Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order of the Public Works Committee. Can we have a roll call?
Chaplin,
Here.
Desart,
Here.
Hart, Ozak,
Here.
Tornatori,
Here.
Zay.
Okay, do we have any public comment today? No. All right. Next, I'm going to move for approval of the minutes for October 19th, 2021.
Second.
Okay, any comments, questions, changes? Okay, roll call? Okay, are all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Mary, you can do it however you want. I didn't mean.
Please, Angela, the power. Okay. Okay, next, I'd like to move to combine items A through E budget transfers.
So moved. Second.
Okay, and next I'd like to move to approve budget transfers A through E.
So moved.
I need a second. I moved.
I'm sorry. Second. Or she second.
Okay. Item A, budget transfers, facilities management, budget transfer of $100,000 requested, 65 for miscellaneous maintenance supplies, 5,000 for cleaning supplies, 5,000 for chemical supplies, and 25,000 requested to cover the cost of miscellaneous repair and maintenance equipment. Item B, budget transfer public works, FY21 budget transfer between line items for temporary salaries for payroll hours worked, FY21 budget transfer between line items for instruction and schooling for equipment training classes, FY21 budget transfer needed for maintenance supplies for window replacements at WGD, FY21 budget transfer needed for repair and maintenance auto equipment for suspension repair of vehicle, FY21 budget transfer needed for building improvements for WGV electrical infrastructure upgrade. Item C, move for approval of FY21 budget transfer between line items for temporary salaries, budget transfer line item for operating supplies, budget transfer needed for furniture equipment, for meter reading equipment, budget transfer needed for IT equipment, small value for vault switches and server equipment, FY budget transfer for maintenance supplies and excavation backfill stone, budget transfer needed for auditing and accounting services for annual audit charges. Item D, Public Works, FY21 budget transfer, employee medical and insurance, FY budget transfer, operating supplies and materials, FY budget transfer, chemical supplies for NRWF treatment chemicals, FY budget transfer needed for repair and maintenance auto equipment for new truck transmission, budget transferred for other contractual expenses for utility locate membership. Item E, budget transfer, Public Works, budget transfer, engineering for Marion Brook soil sampling, budget transfer needed for electricity for usage, budget transfer needed for repair and maintenance of facilities for fire panel, budget transfer, software maintenance agreements, and budget transfer for IT equipment for software development and billing system conversion. Any comments, questions? Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, next I'd like to move to combine items in the consent item agenda. I'd like to move to combine items A through M.
Second.
Okay, next I'd like to move to approve items A through M, which are all contract closes.
Second.
Okay, item A, these are all contract closings. Alpha Laval Incorporated, B, Paymentus Corporation, C, Amston Supply Company, D, A&P Grease Trappers, E, Ashland Door Solutions, F, Ashland Lock Security Solutions, G, Eola Power, H, Fox Valley Fire and Safety Company, I, Gas Depot, J, Interboro Packaging, K, Corello Engineers, L, Door System, M, Armbrust Plumbing and Heating. Okay, all in favor of accepting these contract closings?
Aye.
All right, thank you. Number 8, claims report, payment of claims. Move to accept payment of claims, Public
Second.
Works and Facilities Management. Okay, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Item 9, joint purchasing agreement. I move for approval of PWP 041021, recommendation for the approval of a contract to Curry Motors Fleet for the purchase of one 2022 Ford F-250 4x2 pickup truck for Public Works for a total contract amount not to exceed $45,016. Pricing and compliance with Government Joint Purchasing Act. I have a second.
Second.
Liz, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and none against. Okay, thank you. Item 10, sole source. I move for approval of PWP 041121. Recommendation for the approval of a contract to Trans Chicago Truck Group for the purchase of a used 2019 freightliner 122 SD with 8,400 miles per attached quote for Public Works for the period November 9th, 2021 through December 31st, 2021, for a contract total amount not to exceed $139,258. Competitive bids not suitable for competitive bids, used equipment.
Second.
Second. And any questions about this? Member Dessert.
Thank you, Chairwoman Bozak. Why does Public Works need a semi?
We haul our biosolids that we produce at the plant. So that's part of our hauling, and we actually haul from plant to plant. So we've been trucking for many, many years.
Okay, do we have semis
Yeah,
in our fleet
we do.
already? How many semis do we have?
I think, what do we have? Two, right? We have two
Oh.
semis.
I was really interested when I came up on this item that, because you're gonna laugh at me, but I Googled freightliner because I'm like, is that a semi? And sure enough, it's a semi. And I didn't know we had semis or needed semis or
Yep,
used semis.
we haul, and keep in mind, we have 3 different plants, and in order to optimize the plants, sometimes we will haul what's produced by the plant to another plant, and so we haul around to make it the most cost effective.
Okay, so is this purchase to take one of our other semis out of commission?
We
do
are,
just need-
One semi has 450,000 miles, the
Oh,
other one has
wow.
like 230.
Yeah, so-
This was a good.
and I will tell you, supply chain for these things we could not find a new one.
Gotcha.
And so we were lucky enough, Sean tracked down one with 8,000 miles on it. And
Good
so we were very, very lucky to find this, because I think, what was your lead time for getting one of these on new?
Into next year.
Into
We're
next
actually
year.
not
Wow.
taking orders on the chassis right now. So
Yeah.
we started 6 months ago looking at the used market, and we were lucky to find this.
And just because I'm curious, this used one is $140,000. What would a new one cost?
Yeah, we priced it. So we found a used one earlier this year that was about 141, a little bit different spec. And then a new one early last year was 139.
Okay,
So
guys.
it was a little bit cheaper last year, but now I think they're gonna be much higher.
Right, because the demand is, the supply demand, gotcha. Okay, thank you so much, Chairwoman.
And is this truck local, or do you have to pay for shipping?
It is local. We actually
Okay.
found it, we use them for transmission repairs, and they had it on the
Oh.
lot when we brought one of our older trucks there for repair.
Good.
We saw it and we're like, hey, we're interested to test drive it.
Great.
So,
Okay, great.
Thank you, I was just curious.
All in favor of this
Aye.
truck
Aye.
purchase?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Next up, I move for approval of the bid award FMP 041221. Recommendation for the approval of a contract to Allied Universal Technology Services for security system maintenance and repair services as
Second.
needed for facilities management, 2-year period, November 2021, November 2023, for a total contract not to exceed $68,996 for lowest responsible bid. And I have a second. Any comments, questions about this? Member Dessert.
Just real quick, Nick, is this part of the executive session?
No.
No, it's
No.
just an annual.
This is our annual.
Okay,
Yeah, this has
thank
nothing to do with executive session.
Okay, and all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Next, number 12, we have a contract increase. I move for approval of FMCO 050821, amendment to resolution PWP 016919, issued to Hampton, Lanzini, and Renwick for on-call professional engineering services to increase the contract in the amount of $53,250 for services related to the water main loop connection project design and for various projects for facilities management, taking the original contract amount of $90,000 and resulting in a new contract total amount not to exceed $143,250, an increase of 59.17%.
Second.
Second, okay. Any comments or questions about this? Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, none opposed. Thank you. Next, we have an action item. I move for approval of a resolution authorizing the County Superintendent of Public Works to sign Illinois Environmental Protection Agency loan documents.
Second.
Second, okay, any discussion, comments about this? I assume this is you,
This is me.
okay? And any comments, discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Any old business? Okay, no old business. Any new business? No new business. Hearing no new business, I move to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Right.